thinking how much we hate the Cowboys.
Hey, what's up, guys? Here on the Fire Sports Pod, I'm your host, Zach Jackson, here with my guest host and my best friend, Ian. What up, my boy?
Yo, what's up, bro?
All right,
Pod.
let's get it. Let's get right into it. Thanks again for coming on, Ian. I really appreciate it. All right. So we were supposed to have a special guest today, but he was not able to attend. We'll see if he'll attend for the audio show in the next half an hour to 45 minutes. But right now, we're just by ourselves, and we're just going to get it rolling. If you guys see a whiteboard to my left, these are my daily goals that have been getting done for today. That is the basic change in my life that I've done, is that I'm going to be writing daily goals just to make sure I get through the day. But let's rock and roll with our show for you guys here on the Fire Sports Pod on our YouTube show. We're going to be going over two segments, two pretty long segments. We're going to go over some 5 to 6 to 7 things, maybe 20 things that the Cowboys need to do to try to change their change the perspective around them, especially with Stephen A. Smith, one of my favorite announcers and one of my favorite podcasters out there. Probably my inspiration to be doing this as well. So shout out to Stephen A. Smith. But we are going to be talking about his favorite team in the Cowboys, or not so favorite, his favorite team to mock and shit on. My Dallas Cowboys, and as you see, Ian's Dallas Cowboys. We're going to be talking to you what they need to do to change their fortune. For the last 29 effing years, they have not been able to do shit.
Yup.
But then our second segment, we'll move on to the NBA, where JJ Redick put out a nice, pretty interesting segment on his podcast, and we're going to kind of see our thoughts on it. He said a couple things of us saying just about the NBA dynasties, and will the Warriors be the last dynasty that we see in the NBA? We'll have furthermore in just a little bit, but let's get to the NFL and our Cowboys. Just a little synopsis of what's happening around the leagues. The Cowboys absolutely suck balls.
Yup, they do. They always give us a little hope. It's like a toxic girlfriend. They give you that hope. They give you that love. Then, like, last minute, when you need it the most, they're like, fuck you. You're done. You're shit. And sell in the playoffs like Dallas Cowboys.
To be honest, he's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the way the Cowboys are. But there are a lot of things that we could change. I mean, from a linebacker position, we can get younger. Van Der Esch doesn't look like he might not be coming back for his career because of his neck problem. So that means there's a big, massive hole in that defense. And we saw that. After he left, he left in the 49ers game and we got demolished. But at least we weren't getting killed in the run. I mean, it wasn't as bad as it was when we got demolished against the Packers a couple weeks ago, wild card weekend.
The
Bills, we got smashed. The what's it called? The Cardinals, we got killed against earlier.
Oh yeah, James Conner went crazy.
The Christian McCaffrey went crazy on us.
Oh yeah. Thing with McCaffrey though, he's insane. But, like, James Cook, that was wild. Like, that kid's good.
He's not a bum, but, like, he's a rookie.
Like, he's a rookie. I mean, and literally all in causing of one of the 20 problems of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones being managers because they cannot manage the team properly, and they did not go and search and sign a guy. You could have found an average guy like I don't even know who was out there, but I know they could have found a guy that
Shaq Leonard.
Yeah, Shaq Leonard. Someone
even though he didn't really play with the Eagles. He wasn't really good. At least it solidifies he would have definitely played with the Cowboys. He would definitely had a bigger role with the Cowboys, and I believe he would have flourished in that role. But the problem is, like you said, Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones don't give a shit. They
only believe in the house.
They believe whoever's in the house. He doesn't even like drafting players, bro. Unless it was CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons, that was the only two in the last decade that we've actually drafted good. Everything else has been ass. Van Der Esch was okay.
I mean, I
He was
like
great.
Tyler Smith, though. Tyler
Oh,
Smith.
Tyler Smith, that was a great draft pick.
That
But
pick was great, too.
ever since the
Who he
Zach
was.
Martin days, DeMarco Murray, Tony Romo, like those type of days, Des Bryant, it has
Sean
not
Lee.
Sean Lee. That's been over like 10 years ago, bro.
I
We
know.
we have some digging to do. But here are some 5 things that the Cowboys could do just to get back on the track. Frisco, Texas. The Dallas Cowboys season ended a couple weeks ago, but judging by the reactions on social media by fans, the home loss to the Green Bay Packers in wild card round remains raw. Yeah, no shit, it remains raw because we should have
Of
never
course.
got killed. We gave up 48 fucking points on the
We were
Cowboys
home.
home team.
This was our house, and we should have broken the Green Bay curse. But nah, we didn't have that inner linebacker facility to stop Aaron Jones. And of course, the interceptions, the first 2 interceptions of the game, like all that ridiculous stuff, all the poor play, the penalties, classic Cowboys problems where they're not disciplined, they're not game planned right, and then they get blown out because they're not prepared. And nothing we could do about it because Jerry Jones will never change anything.
Yeah, and we're not playing on the field.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's raw. A steel word from a coach, Mike McCarthy, who used it 4 days after the game. Well, if his dumbass actually wanted to coach and actually beat his old team, then maybe we wouldn't be saying raw, and we would be waiting 2 weeks from Sunday to play the 49ers, to play the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl on February 11th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But we can't say that because we're not going to be there anytime soon.
Nope. It's going to go into the 30s.
I hope not. I hope not.
I hope not too, bro. Literally every single high school graduation, they did little time capsule things. Every year I write, Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Cowboys win the Super Bowl. I graduated high school, man. No Super Bowl. No fucking Super Bowl.
It's ridiculous. The ill will seems mostly about the Cowboys Super Bowl drought that will stretch on for a 29th season, rather than that specific defeat. Since they had 2 potential playoff games at AT&T Stadium, we would have had 2 playoff games at AT&T Stadium.
I know. That's why I thought we would have gone 2 rounds at least because we were playing really good at home.
Oh no! If we would have beat the Packers, then we would have played Detroit. And then we would have
handled Detroit.
And then we would have fucked them and killed them. And then we would have played the 49ers. And God forsaken Lord, we weren't losing. We were not losing a 4th time. We're not losing a 4th time to those fuckers. In Santa Clara, a rematch of the divisional round last year, we would have fucking killed them. I believe we would have beat them. And we would have been 1 ticket away to the AFC, to the Super Bowl, to versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and I would have loved our chances to win a Super Bowl. Even just getting to the Super Bowl is one thing, but if we would have won it, oh my lordy, I would have got every Cowboy fan I knew. Everyone
Dude, if we're in the Super Bowl, we have to win it because there is no shot. I don't know for you, but for me, I could not deal with the team being 1 game away from the Super Bowl and just being constantly reminded of it on social media.
Oh no, I can't do that. I said most people might be okay with it.
Okay. I thought you said you were okay with it. I'm like, bro, dude, I would be crying, dog. I would be like, there would be so many mixed emotions. Somebody brings up the Cowboys. I'll be like, don't talk about my Cowboys right now. Start going crazy on them. Like, don't talk about my Cowboys right now. We were so close to break the drought. We were so close.
Yeah. No, I get you. But since they had 2 potential playoff games at AT&T Stadium, where before they bottomed out at a 48-32 against the Packers, they had won 16 straight games. There remains a stinging feeling, not just for players, coaches, staff, and front office, but also the fans. The Cowboys were the only home team to lose in the wild card round of the playoffs. The same thing happened to the Cowboys in 2021. At least the 2023 Buffalo Bills advanced the divisional round before losing at home, and the Baltimore Ravens lost at home in the AFC Championship game. Make you feel better? Probably not. Let's take a look back at some of the things that went wrong for the Cowboys in 2023 in no particular order. No production from the rookie class. That's not wrong. That's a big reason. Brandon Aubrey, which was our rookie kicker, was the only guy that actually did something for rookies. Brandon
That's
Army
good.
set an NFL record by making his first 35 field goal attempts. However, the NFL doesn't count the kicker as a rookie due to his USFL experience. So who had the best rookie season? Name one guy. I don't know. I don't even
Ooh,
know. Who's
It
the
might
guy?
be. It might be. What's his face? Number 14. Why am I blanking on the guy?
Cox?
Yeah. No way. I don't think it's Cox anymore. It's
I
he
think it
was one of the
is.
hybrids.
Let me
Oh,
look.
Von Bell.
Oh yeah, it was Bell. It was Bell.
It had to be Von Bell. If he's not a rookie, I don't know if he's a rookie. That's the only guy I'm thinking because Von Bell just made the team this year because he had what's his face's number. He had Jabril Cox.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna give if I would have to say, it'd probably be Von Bell for the first half of the season. He was good the first like 7 games. Then the Van Der Esch effect really started to destroy us, and he couldn't get as many tackles because of that. And it's unfortunate because if we have a good linebacker to facilitate him, that kid's good and he's good to be used on the blitz. He's gonna get to the running back, but if you're just running him in the middle, he's too small.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Same with Ian Clark. I think Ian Clark
I
is
like him, but he's
I
not.
do too.
He's more of like a fast linebacker slash safety or big cornerback where you a power of cornerback where you make the big hits to force those turnovers. Really
Yeah,
not a
very much.
cover guy. Really not a defensive guy that's gonna rush the passer or not rush the passer or stop the run. I don't think he's fortified to do that. But undrafted fullback Hunter Lepke? Question mark. Undrafted guard TJ Bass? Question mark. First round defensive tackle Nazi Smith. That was a
That
bust.
was a bust. Yeah,
He was fucking ass. Like,
yeah, he was
dude,
not
what
good
the
for this year.
yo? And when we got him, me and my dad were like, yo, this guy, they showed the combine. This guy was jumping with plates up the stairs, going down. He was going crazy. I was like, oh, bring it on. Whoever wants to rush in the middle of this man and his big ass head is going to freaking blow everybody up. Dude, he couldn't stop a fucking woman running down the fucking straight down the line. He wouldn't be able to he wouldn't be able to catch my girlfriend going down the middle of the fucking field. That's how slow and ass he was this year.
Yeah, I don't think he. The thing with me though with rookie D lineman, I feel like he gives him. I feel like give him one more year. I feel like with him, he has optimism because with the defensive linemen, if they're not, I mean, not all of them are like Aiden Hutchinson or like how Micah picked up fast. Like some of them don't pick up fast. So like,
you're right.
Time to solidify because he is a rookie and he's got the size. I mean, like I think it's possible he could learn to use the size maybe and learn how to stuff the run better. But I mean, this year, agree, totally didn't do it. Didn't turn it. Didn't have really any superstar potential. No potential really seen at all. I don't think
he did little impact. This guy was a first round draft pick and he did nothing.
Yeah.
Ditto for second round tight end Luke Schoonemaker. He did okay. He wasn't so crazy. I would have rather got the guy from I believe it was Stanford, where we went to get Nazi Smith, and then right after that was the best tight end or it was Notre Dame. One of them, Stanford or Notre Dame. It was the best tight end in the draft last year, and we would pick not Mozzie Smith over him instead of picking that guy. I would have rather picked that guy over Mozzie Smith. At least we would have had Tony Ferguson, as I call him, a.k.a. Fergie.
I love Fergie, dog.
Fergie is monstrous, dude. He's like an athletic fucker.
I love Fergie. Fergie has had the best year like of his life, man.
Fergie went off, bro.
Bro bagged the TikTok girl. Bro was my fantasy hero. He helped me win my fantasy league. I love that for him. And he was a beast. He would make so many plays off their catch. I loved watching Fergie. Every
was
time
awesome.
He got the ball, I would just start screaming, Fergie!
But imagine if we had Fergie with the best tight end in the draft class. I think he went to not the Detroit. He went to Fudge nuggets. I think he went to.
Did he go to Arizona?
I think he might have went to Arizona. Look up the draft class while I'm talking about this. Look at the draft.
Who is this guy again?
Best tight end in the draft class last year. But Luke Schoonamaker didn't really do nothing. Although he had some positive motives, there really wasn't nothing. Third round linebacker Devarm Overshun missed the season with a torn left ACL. Didn't even play a down. Fourth round defensive lineman Valamino Fico Jr. did not play a snap the whole year. I can't even pronounce his name. That's how ass he is. The second-year jump in production that Mark McCarthy likes to talk about will have to be Superman-type leaps in 2024 for a team that will badly...
Kincaid.
Who?
Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, and where did he go? His college?
He went literally one pick before Monty Smith.
Before or after?
One before. He went to Buffalo right before us. We had 20. Monty was a 26 pick. Oh, my God. I almost thought he was the 17th, and I was like, what the fuck?
Wait. Where was Mozzie Smith? 27?
He was 26, and Kincaid was 25. But I haven't really seen him I haven't seen him in Buffalo.
No. He's going crazy. He's going crazy.
Wait, well, I'm sorry. I'm going delusional here.
He's going crazy. But no, we could have traded up for him if we wanted to. We would have switched out the thing. I mean, we wanted Mozzie Smith. Oh, no. They got him, and then there was a second guy that was supposedly good as well, and we took... No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who was the draft class in the tight ends last year? Give me all the tight ends.
All the tight ends. Let's see what we got here. Let me go and find these. Sharon X.
But let me keep talking while you look that up.
For sure.
Leaps that will badly need their 2022 draft class to succeed. So there's going to be some Superman leaps in order for our draft class in 2023 to be somewhat presentable in 2024, because 2023 was absolutely
Sam
shit.
Laporta. Laporta.
He went to the Lions.
He's
going crazy.
He's nice. Yeah, he's good. He's doing
We
great.
took Mozzie Smith.
We did take
over these fuckers, and then we picked up Schoonamaker, which wasn't bad. He was a solid tight end from Michigan, but he was more of a blocker than really of a route runner. So we would have had Fergie with maybe Laporta instead of fucking. God. Could you imagine the two tight end attack with those guys, and not to mention Hendershot would be our third tight end? Yo, all three of those motherfuckers can go all over the goddamn planet.
Dude, the wild thing is we couldn't even. We would have had to totally trade up for Laporta because they had.
Where did Laporta go?
Laporta went 34 compared to Schumacher, who went 58. So that was like a 20 pick difference.
No. But we took Mozzie Smith. That's what I mean. If we didn't take Mozzie Smith,
I know what you mean. Instead of taking Mozzie,
we could have took Laporta. Imagine Laporta with Hendershot and Fergie. 3 tight end set. Those guys are monsters. And all 3 of those guys can actually catch the ball and can run routes really well. It's not like this guy is more of a blocker than really of a route runner. And I think we got him. That's great. But Hendershot was a little hurt this year, and it was literally all on Fergie. And then Schoonamaker, he made some good plays, but he was average. He wasn't so great. So our class has got to make some big monster leaps if we want to do anything.
Sure, dude.
Now moving to that, we got the linebacker plan. Now, what's the linebacker plan? The run defense was an issue all season, and some of that to do with the linebacker plan. They lost Overshun in the preseason. Leighton Vander Esch was done for the season in October with a neck injury. The Cowboys chose to go with an inexperienced Damone Clark and converted safety Marquise Bell for the rest of the season. They signed Rashad Evans, but never really played him before cutting him. They had Rashad Evans, we didn't play him because he got arrested for a drug charge.
Yeah, like the next day or whatever.
Like, what the hell? They had interest in Shaq Leonard, but he opted to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles, which may have been a blessing for Dallas since he didn't make a favorable impression with Philadelphia. But Philadelphia's defense is different than Dallas.
Yeah, that's true.
And they already had linebackers. We really didn't have a solidified linebacker. I mean, they really didn't either, so I really can't say.
Yeah, I mean, and their backfield went to garbage.
Oh yeah, it was really bad.
Now I'm trying to. Why am I blanking on the corner? He was on the Giants before.
Oh, Bradbury.
Bradbury just went and choked.
Oh yeah, he's ass. Was this the result of defensive coordinator Dan Quinn telling the front offense he could make it work with what they had? That's unclear, but the plan was bad, especially if the Cowboys felt the other in-house options were unappealing. Rushing game never got going. That's another thing, man. Our rush this year was ass. Bro, we could not run the ball for our life. If you needed 100%. To have Tony Pollard run for 10 yards for you to survive in a car crash, you're dead. Because he was not getting past 7 yards.
You have a 30% chance of that happening. Maybe
30%. I would probably give him a 40. Because I'm not gonna kill him that bad. But man, either it's our offensive line or Tony Pollard is not meant for every down back, which I believe if we would have kept Zeke, we would have been much better off being able to have a 2-attack type running back with a big monster head in Zeke, ground and pound runs, run him on first down and run him on third down on like a short yardage situation, and then use Pollard out of the backfield either on a first down pass, first down run, or second down check down, or third down check down. But have Zeke as your option to do the dirty work and keep Pollard healthy, especially coming off the severe injury that he had last year.
Was not him.
No, he was no. Whoa.
He was solid at times, but they were two lightweight backs. They were two lightweight backs.
No. Dowell, dude, you got to look at him. He's a monster. He's huge. Like, he is so much bigger than Pollard. Height-wise, no. But thickness, goddamn, dude, that guy's huge. I'm letting you know, this is why. We didn't use him. We didn't fucking use him. We started using him at the end, bro.
The run concepts. Our run concepts were so predictable.
Oh, my God.
I felt like they were incredibly predictable. I like every time in the TV, and I had to bet Cowboys were running the ball, get a feeling in my gut, I throw down $100, I come back with my money. I come back with more than my money because it was so obvious. Teams would watch their tape, and their formations were so basic and obvious that they gave everything away. They were able to pick on them, and basically it was
like the way Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan was accused of sign stealing and they got caught. But there was no cheating involved. It was that obvious. No one was
filming us.
It was that obvious.
All you just hear is, "Here we go."
Hut. Here you go. It was like, here you go. There you go. Throw it right to the fucking running back.
Like when you start hearing, "Here you go," like really loud, and Dak's like doing a little like double hand clap. You know he's passed. You know he's doing a quick, "Here you go," double hand clap. He's handing that ball off.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. When he takes his time and he looks around for the thing, he's throwing the ball. He's looking at coverages and different ones like that. But man, it just doesn't add up. I mean, that's just a number of reasons. We only got to 2. The rushing game, terrible. I mean, remember last year's NFL Combine when Mike McCarthy said he wanted to run the damn ball? That never really happened. Kudos to McCarthy for figuring out the strength of offense was quarterback Dak Prescott, receiver CeeDee Lamb in the passing game. He did not just beat his head against the wall. It's easy to think Tony Pollard a single 100-yard game. Dude, he had one game over 100 yards.
I know, it was insane.
That's pretty bad.
Pollard was
He cannot handle the big load. He can't handle the big load. The handle lead running back responsibilities he cannot do. But he was not the problem. The run plan was off. The Cowboys never developed an identity, regardless of whether that was because of a run game coordinator, Jeff Blasco, took a leave of absence during the season. New line coach Mike Solaro could not make it work, or the line just wasn't good enough. With a ranking of 14th, it marked the worst rushing season, not including their number 17th ranking in 2020, since Mike McCarthy downplays everything from that season because of the pandemic. Since 2013, when they were 24th in the league, we have not been this bad since 2013 on the run. That's pretty bad. Now, as we were saying, Ian, penalties.
Oh yeah. penalties. I think
we got two more things to talk about. Penalties and the road. On the road was ass.
Oh, yeah, that on the road, penalties,
running game,
yeah.
Linebacker plan, and no production from any of our rookies.
Exactly.
So look at this. Look at this. Penalties. Let's be clear. This isn't a Mike McCarthy problem. I don't think it's a Mike McCarthy problem. You think it is. I really think it's not. I was saying in the beginning it was, but I don't really think it actually is. This is the Cowboys' problem.
I think it's more
no. It's the Cowboys' problem. Listen to what I'm saying. Watch this. They were highly penalized under previous coaches. Jason Garrett, ass. Where is he? In the fucking booth. Yep. Wade Phillips, ass. Where is he? I don't even know. Bill Parcells too. Bill Parcells.
Parcells was good for us.
Bill Parcells was good, but we were still the most penalized team in football with Bill Parcells.
So then maybe it's Jerry Jones spoiling the players the whole time.
In 2023, they had 115 penalties behind only the New York Jets. And they led the NFL in penalty yards with 964 yards.
Holy shit, man. That's half of CeeDee Lamb's receiving, dog. What the fuck?
Bro, I think we averaged fucking 80 yards a game in penalties.
Dude.
And they led the NFL in penalty yards with 964. Their opponents were penalized 104 times. Oh my God. All our opponents combined for 104 times for 934 yards.
Oh my God.
All of our opponents were combined 104 times to our 115, and our 934 to our 964. What? How is that even possible?
Bro, we have discipline problems.
Hold on. Now I'm not done. Mike McCarthy talks about wanting an aggressive style of play, which is fine. You can live with some aggressive penalties. However, the Cowboys had 20 offside penalties, which was second most in the league. How does that happen over and 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 over again? Like, it's every effing year.
It really is.
It's always every year we have this freaking problem where we cannot think, oh, maybe we're just stupid. I think they are just dumb. And I hate to say it, but I really think they're just dumb.
I agree.
They gotta be dumb. They have to be dumb. If they're not dumb, then I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. Because they are so undisciplined. It is ridiculous. And it's like, bro, it's not like they're ass. It's not like you got some shit bags. It's not like you got all rookies. You have veterans. You have Tyron Smith. You got Zach Martin. You got Tyler Smith. He's not a rookie anymore. He's one of the best. You got you got Dak Prescott. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got Brandon Cooks. You got Michael Gallup. You got Tony Pollard. You have Micah Parsons was called. Micah Parsons was called for some. You got DeMarcus Lawrence. You got Trayvon Diggs in the beginning. You had Stephon Gilmore, Bland. You had Curse. You had Hooker. You had Armstrong. You had Hankins. You had all of these fuckers that are all mostly veterans, and they still fuck up with the penalties. I don't understand it.
I agree, man.
Absolutely ridiculous.
The penalty shit is so bad. Like it's just
like children shit.
It really is. It's something like, I don't know what is wrong with them. I don't know if they get like they act like spoiled brats because like the Hollywood football team.
No, we are America's team.
Yeah, like I don't know if they get treated like such babies from Jerry Jones and such babies from any citizen, any restaurant in Texas, something like that. Because like it's outrageous how a team can't get their shit together and properly be in game and not make these errors, because these errors screw us over all the time. You got Terrence Steele and his man's holding penalties. Oh my God, how many times he would do those at the wrong time. I mean, before that, it used to be offensive guard Connor Williams.
Or Leo Collins.
Facts. Or Leo, yeah.
Oh, where was he, bro? We were supposed to pick him up. We actually were supposed
never
to
passed the physical. I just don't think he passed the physical. Man was just out of shape.
That's ridiculous,
bro.
Bro.
Picked up Jason Peters again, man. I think Jason Peters.
Yo, he's like 42 years old, bro, and he's still probably better. He's still probably better than.
Yeah, I mean, the bro's a Hall of Famer. Like,
without a doubt.
Philly, as much as I fucking hate.
Well, Philly, he was on the Cowboys last year, and he actually did really well for us. But he was so old that he really couldn't play that long.
Yeah, that's the thing, and like, I mean, I know.
Dude, imagine Jason Peters, prime Jason Peters with our offensive line when we had DeMarco Murray. Oh my God!
Dude, it's hard to bring back prime Zeke. If you have prime Zeke with
no, we don't even need. See, this is called in Spanish a chancleta. Chancleta.
You're gonna chancleta me?
I'm gonna chancleta at the Cowboys, bro. I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna slap the crap out of Jimmy.
Yo, shoot! I'm joining you, bro. I'm joining you. I'm embracing the culture right here.
We got a Nike Zoom slide with an easy slide. Oh my lordy!
These are a little too soft for them. I'll get my Pharrell's chancletas. I'll get my human race chancleta slides, bro.
No, but ladies and gentlemen, all fun aside, it's just getting on my nerves. Like, as a Cowboys fan, it's just ridiculous. And the fact that we've been talking about this for 31 minutes just shows our pain and our suffering. But we have
31 minutes,
and we still have one more to go. The road record. Holy shit. Okay, so you guys have heard 4 different ones. No rookie help, no rookie production. Linebacker plan was ass. Was nowhere to be seen. Penalties was terrible.
Yep,
and our rushing game was horrible.
Rushing game was bad.
And now it's road games. The Cowboys were 4-5 away from the home. Which is why getting the chance to play 2 playoff games at AT&T Stadium was so important. To be honest, bro, I actually wish we didn't go home. I actually wish we went to Green Bay or we went to somewhere else. You know why? Because we wouldn't have had the pressure of a 16 home game winning streak on the line. 8-0 in the regular season.
Dude, I don't even know what happened with the playoffs. Like, I had to watch. Like, the worst thing about it is I had to watch it on a plane.
Dude, so we forgot how to play football. Both sides of the ball.
Did.
And the whole coaching staff.
MVP. And he's just like,
I don't even think it was that bad. I don't think he played that bad.
No, I think he turned it up at the end. But
I think no. Even in the beginning, dude, there was so many drops. CeeDee Lamb, on the first possession, dropped the ball on 3rd down, right through his hands. Then the next possession, threw his hands on the corner of the sideline. Then the next possession, a little behind him, but should have been caught. Then the next possession, interception. Then the next possession, it go down the field, interception, pick 6. Then the next possession, we score. They come out of the half. We go down the field and kick a field goal. Boom, score. Boom, score. We score. Like, it wasn't all him. It was more on Dan Quinn and his fucking dumbass that can't have a scheme. How do you go to zone coverage when you play man the whole freaking year? When you play man against the 49ers, when you play man against the Eagles, when you play man against Detroit, when you play man against Miami. You're telling me the Packers have a better offense than Detroit, than Miami? No!
They really don't, yeah.
So why? Or Buffalo? Dude, you got monsterly killed against Buffalo and you still stuck with the man. So why the hell are you going to switch the zone? You know why? Because they underestimated the Packers. They thought they can play soft coverage and Jordan Love can't figure it out. Newsflash, bro. He was sitting behind one of the best all-time great quarterbacks have we ever seen lace them up and throw a football in Aaron Rodgers. How the hell do you not understand that you play zone against Aaron Rodgers? You're fucked. You play man against Aaron Rodgers. You actually might be still fucked, but you at least have a shot.
There's going to be at least pressure getting there because
exactly
you get pressure there because the Cowboys defense always depends on just pressure.
And turnovers. And yes, we couldn't get a fucking turnover that game. And that's why it was so close in Detroit, because we couldn't get a turnover. But we played hell of a defense, but we just couldn't. Our offense played like shit. Then we go into the Commanders and we demolished them. And it's like, oh, we're on the right track. Dude, we just got opposite. Demolished. I don't understand as a defense, you change your whole scheme because, Jordan Love comes in. And we have to change the whole scheme. Bro, it's not freaking prime Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen.
Exactly.
But you didn't change it for Josh Allen. You didn't change it for Tua. You didn't change it for Jared Goff. You didn't change it for Brock Purdy. You didn't change it for any of these quarterbacks. Why the hell would you change it for Green Bay when you want to make a statement? Man up. And let's see if this rookie Watson, second-year Watson guy, Dobbs guy, can get open man-to-man against Daron Bland, Stephon Gilmore. No matter if Stephon Gilmore was banged up or not, bro, if that was the reason why we played zone, bro, go fuck himself and get the hell out of Dallas because you're a bitch. And Dan Quinn should not be in Dallas if he was going to switch up the whole damn thing just because one player got hurt.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't diss Gilmore, though, because I love what he did to AJ.
No. He was great. But when you're injured like that, bro, and you still have to play, I'm not talking about Gilmore. I said Dan Quinn's got to get the hell out of there. If he changed the whole scheme just because Gilmore got hurt and wasn't fully 100%, then why the hell is he playing then?
Dude, the thing is, like, I like Dan Quinn, and I can't believe this man out here did something like that and screwed up the concepts. And I mean, now he's got one more consideration. If he leaves us for the Commanders, I mean, hopefully Mike McCarthy picks out a competent defensive coordinator. But
Quinn, bring Bill Belichick, bro, defensive coordinator.
No, that man's got to be our head coach.
No, I know. I want him.
Bro,
as my head
I wanted Belichick so bad.
I know.
If there was somehow a shot for someone to stand up to Jerry Jones, if someone just stand up to Jerry Jones and say, please, Jerry, let me run this team the way I want to run it. You know the work I've done. He would be the only, and he's an old white guy, the only man to be able to stand up to Jerry Jones. And a white man his age and someone who has more rings than him. Or as many rings, I'm sorry. I should say as many rings. They have the same amount. But, like, crazy.
No. Jerry Jones has 5. What's it called? I think Jerry Jones only has 4.
Belichick has
6.
6. He's got 6. So Belichick got more.
No. My bad. He's got 7. He's got all rings that Tom Brady has.
No, because Brady won one in Tampa Bay. So Brady
what am I? He's got 6. No, but remember Tom Landry was our owner before Jerry Jones, and I believe we did win one with Tom Landry.
We did win one with Tom Landry. We won 2. We won 2.
No. We won 2 with Tom Landry, and then we had Jimmy Johnson. That's when they fired Jimmy Johnson. No, we won. We had Tom Landry with Roger Staubach. We won the 2 with Roger Staubach, and then we had Jerry Jones win the 2 with Jimmy Johnson, and then we had the 1 with
Barry
Bill
Switzer.
It was Barry Switzer or Bill Parcells?
It was Barry Switzer.
Barry Switzer, right?
Because they would have won 4 in a row.
It was Barry Switzer, right?
Yeah, because Barry Switzer comes in and the team is not ready for him, and they weren't acting disciplined. I don't know if you ever watched that 30 for 30 with interviewing them, but Aikman was getting pissed off. Emmett, Michael Irving, they were getting so mad because they weren't.
This is Bill Parcells or Barry Switzer?
This is with Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer wasn't as a stubborn and aggressive coach.
But they won the Super Bowl though.
They won it after, and even they would have had 4 in a row if you honestly kept Jimmy Johnson.
Oh
Like,
my God. That was
for sure
because
loss.
Jerry Jones is a fucking
He's so
asshole.
stubborn, and it's like, oh, for your authority. Like, dude, you're a football owner. You sit back and make billions of dollars while you let the people who know the game play the game and run the game. You're not supposed to know the game. Like, bro, we know you're Jerry Jones. We get it. Like, you have an ego and you want to be the center of the team for some reason, but you're not the center of the team. This team doesn't need attention on the owner. This team's owner needs to get a comparable GM who isn't his stupid son.
That's facts. But yeah, more on the road. The 28-16 loss in Week 3 against the Arizona Cardinals, who finished 4-13 on the season, was something they had to chase all season. They were embarrassed at 42-10 at San Francisco and a 31-10 at Buffalo. They lost a close game at Philadelphia, 28-23, which we should have won, and Miami 22-20, which we also should have won. And they could not overcome their own mistakes. The wide variance between how they played at home and on the road was puzzling, especially since this is not an inexperienced group. Their 4 road wins came against teams that were a combined 17-51 in 2023. They need to figure something out in 2024 because they play 4 road games against teams that made the 2023 playoffs, including the San Francisco 49ers again. Yo. We play them once again. All right, hold on.
One day we will have our revenge. I don't know how long it will take, but we will slay. We will slay Brock Purdy.
Yeah, fuck that man, bro. All right, hold on. We got opponents on the road in 2024. The opponents that are at home are the Washington Commanders, the Giants, the Eagles, the Lions, the Bucks, the Saints, the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Texans. Oh shit! We were gonna be tested at home, my boy. Bro, we played the Bucks, who just almost beat the Lions. We played the Lions. We played the Saints, who is actually not a bad team. We played Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh my God, dude, this is gonna be
yo, and then we played Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh shit!
Yeah,
bro.
That's insane, dude.
And then hold on, and then we play C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans.
Oh my God, we play the Texans. Oh God, dude, that's gonna be crazy,
bro. The home games, yo, we got, dude, and then we got the Eagles, bro. A knock off Washington and knock off the Giants. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games at home that are legitimate games. Like,
sure.
There's legitimate things that we can lose 5 out of those 7.
Oh yeah, of course. Because this schedule is actually really difficult this year.
Now away. We are away at Washington, of course. Away at the Giants. Starts with
away
Philly.
At Cleveland, actually.
No, hold on. Yeah, we are away against the Philadelphia Eagles. We are away against the San Francisco 49ers. We are away against the Cleveland Browns. And we are away against the Steelers.
Yeah, those are going to be interesting.
And then we are away against the Falcons and the Carolinas. So we should go 4-0 against the Commanders, Giants, Falcons, and Panthers. Not even a question. Now, Eagles, 49ers, the Browns, they're going to have D. Watson back next year. Nick Chubb, Miles oh my God, that's going to be a tough one. In the dog pound, and then the Steelers, bro, they ain't no scrubs, bro. They went toe-to-toe, and they almost had a chance to beat the Bills. If not, it was for a late touchdown by the Buffalo Bills.
That's true.
They're going to be good next year.
It's the team that goes, what's his face?
And they didn't even have Kenny Pickett.
They didn't even have Pickett?
They didn't have Pickett when they first Buffalo, bro, and they were first with Mason Rudolph. Yo, we got a hard ass schedule, my man.
We do have a hard ass schedule. We actually got to put into a fight, and we actually got to draft a middle linebacker. Could be a first round linebacker, bro.
Hell yeah, we need help, bro.
We need a big boy to make some tackles when they get past DeMarcus Lawrence, because we all know DeMarcus Lawrence is a Hall of Fame run lurker. He jumps off the line and goes for those running backs. But he can't do it. He can't do it all himself. The D-line can't do it all themselves. The hybrids can't do it on their own, clearly. So, we gotta get some guy. We need that middle linebacker, bro. I'm rooting for that middle linebacker. Whoever he is, I hope they have. I don't know. I hope that they get a good pick.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know, but this is going to be a tough one. You had the whole thing with Jerry Jones and how he thinks we're going to go all in this year, all this, all that, and whatever. I don't want to hear any of the bullshit. But yo, it's been 45 minutes. We have to move on.
We have to move on. Ooh, that's a hard one there. It's a little hard, bro. That's a little hard.
Unless you want to push this towards the Apple Podcast, and we could do that, and then we could just end it here. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I mean, it's your call. If we should probably switch up the topics because
I would, yeah.
We're probably boring the people. We're complaining Cowboys fans, Not boring them, but they're probably.
But we weren't talking about just bullshit. We actually had facts behind it, so it was actually not bad. Yeah, so anybody that's saying that I'm not reading off a freaking thing that I wrote. I'm reading off some good shit. So don't think so.
I'm not reading off of anything. I'm getting inspiration from this man right here of the Fire Sports Pod, Zach Jackson.
Yeah. All right, now we're moving on to the NBA dynasties. Will the Warriors be the last of them all? That's a hard question to say, Ian. We're gonna go for this for about 15 minutes or 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be done.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
I don't know, man. Will it be the end of the dynasties? We heard JJ Redick talk a little bit about it on his podcast. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. Is Golden State Warriors the dynasty over? And if so, will we see another dynasty similar to what the Warriors built? JJ Redick recently addressed those questions during the latest segment of Islands in the League presented by DraftKings Sportsbook via Redick's YouTube channel. Is Golden State Warriors run is the last run we will see? And you ask why? Well, the reality is free agency is dead. He's not wrong. It is dead.
That is true. He is very right on that.
Free agency. Sorry, go.
No, there's no one really because everybody's locked in on their Supermaxes. I would say this season, I don't think there's anyone coming up who's a good free agent.
Well, Zach LaVine.
Though, yeah, Zach LaVine is going to be free agent, but
DeJounte Murray might be another one.
Oh, yeah, he might have a year. Oh, wait, no, is he on a 4-year?
No, they said that we could be trading for him as well. D'Lo is going to be another one.
Are you talking about Trey Block?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Trey Block. Oh, I was talking about free agency.
Well, in general.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's still guys you can get in the trade block, but with this huge cap thing, with what JJ Redick is talking about and how they're going to cut the cap like this, and they're going to I'm not exactly how they're going to do it, but
I got it right here.
They're probably going to form some luxury tax, some sort of luxury tax thing where they can't do it and set a lower cap maybe.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what they're doing. But he said more on this. He said free agency really doesn't exist anymore for the top players, Redick said. Teams aren't getting a Kevin Durant in free agency. These guys are signing these massive extensions. If you look at it, the new luxury taxes, in a sense, limits teams to only being available to give out 2 max contracts. Sure, there are expectations, but building a winner around 2 superstars is a primary option at the moment through free agency. The NBA draft, as JJ Redick later mentions, is seemingly the best way to build a true dynasty. JJ Redick, you got to build your team through the draft. On top of that, the new rules around the second prong of the luxury tax will make contending teams very restricted in these type of moves they cannot make to add to their roster. We've talked about this at length. The Phoenix Suns are the great example of they have the bet house on the big 3 of Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. There's not a lot of opportunity they have going forward. Even the Denver Nuggets are another team. They're going to be faced with some difficult decisions to make in coming years as they will be up against the second prong. For sure, they have 3 max players on their roster right now, which brings me to the point that I always like to make. And the point is you've got to build your team through the draft, and it will become more and more apparent over the next 5 to 7 seasons. The Oklahoma City have developed stars through the draft or via trade. Chet Holmgren was their top pick in 2022. Meanwhile, OKC acquired Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the Paul George trade with the Los Angeles Clippers. Adding stars free agents still an option, of course, but taking on max contracts is much more difficult to justify given the risks. Zach LaVine is a talented player who Chicago Bulls would easily be able to trade if he wasn't signed to such a lucrative deal given LaVine's loaded contract. However, teams are much more hesitant to acquire him given the salary cap implications. So just in general, he's basically saying good things. I mean, as JJ Redick noted, the Suns and Nuggets both have more than 2-star players. The Suns' depth is questionable around their big three, though, and the Nuggets' championship window is right now given the uncertain future of their star player contracts. So will we see another dynasty like the Warriors? It is possible, but building it through free agency likely won't be the answer. Teams can make it come to fruition via trade, but drafting and developing players is the best route to go. So, guys, I mean, he's not wrong.
No,
and JJ is definitely right.
I think with what he's saying, like it's not really general. You can't generally say that free agent isn't working for some teams, but free agency can't build you an instant championship team like it has, because the biggest years of free agency were so far back, and all those superstars are getting to a point where they're either losing their prime or just settled somewhere locked in because of the supermaxes. So, like, I would say, like, the team of the Knicks, they benefited with free agency, signing Randall cheap, signing Brunson for a really great contract, and him averaging 28.9 points this month. So, like, I think his statement isn't very generalist. I think it's more of like, there's no instantaneous way to build your team to win anymore. You got to build through the draft with a mix of free agency, because you're not going to get
or trading
superstars or trade, but you're not going to get these superstars. Like you're not going to get the superstars.
I believe he's more accustomed to saying it more to the big teams, the teams that are competing for a championship, like the Nuggets, like the Suns, like the Lakers, like the Warriors still. I wouldn't say your Knicks, because the Knicks have not been in contention for a long time.
No, yeah, they keep getting close, and then they
keep getting hurt.
Yep, and Randy never performs in the playoffs.
Exactly. So until that happens, then they'll become one of those teams that have been talking about. But I just think that they are greatly suited by having those good contracts that they take in. I just do also think that JJ Redick has a point in saying that these big teams, they're not notable. They're not reliable. As you see with the Suns, it's been they don't play a lot. The big three, they're usually injured or there's a problem.
Yeah,
there's a problem with something. So I really just think that it's just the changes in the NBA now. Now it went from having a super teams to now dynasties to now it's just going to be winning championships, and it's going to be a different team winning almost every year.
Also, I kind of have to argue we will probably never see a team like that 2016 to 17 Warriors. Because
you mean the 2017 to 2018 where they had Kevin Durant and Draymond?
Yeah, when they first signed KD.
Yeah, that was 2017, 2018.
That was the 2017.
Because Well, yeah, because that was the 2017, 2018.
Because they won.
No. My bad. The Warriors beat the Cavs 2014 to 2015 season. Mm-hmm. Then the Cavs and LeBron came back from the 3-1 comeback from 2015 to 2016. Yeah, you're right. The first year was 2016 to 2017, and then the second year was the 2017 to 2018, and then the third year was the 2018 to 2019 with Kevin Durant tore his Achilles in the final. And then that's when they broke up the band, and then he went to the Nets the next year from the 2019 to 2020 season.
I mean, to be honest, like, I think that team is the greatest roster of all time, because I know that's like a hot take there. Like, I know you people are like, what about the 96 Bulls? I think they can beat the 96 Bulls. I think you put their starting lineups, they can beat the 96 Bulls.
And not to mention that one of those years they had DeMarcus Cousins there.
That's true.
Steph, Clay, Draymond, Kevin Durant, and DeMarcus Cousins. That would if he didn't get injured, bro.
Oh my God, if Boogie was in his prime.
No, but he was in his prime, and then he was getting back to it, and then he got injured again with the Warriors.
He like injured his foot again, and then he was
Yeah,
done.
and then he was done. He hasn't been the same
Bro
thing.
got his
Even with
career
JaVale
ruined.
McGee, though, and Kevon Looney, they were monstrous. No matter what lineup they had, those core four were ridiculous. But I'm happy it broke up because it was just unfair and it was just getting annoying.
It was so unfair, but to be honest, like I don't think we're not gonna see a roster like that.
I don't think so. Well, the closest one right now is Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and that team has.
But the problem is that Golden State's team were always healthy most of the time. This team,
true.
Now they're all older, and now they're all dead, and now they're all getting hurt, and they all don't want to play, and they want this, they want that. Before it was like winning about champions. They all had good chemistry. They were all moving the ball, and then that was it. So, any last thoughts, Ian, on that? Is there any more dynasties to come? I believe that there are no more dynasties that are going to be coming, like the Warriors. And I think we're done with dynasties, and people just got to prepare to go through the draft or build through the draft to win a championship or with trades. No more free agency, really.
A dynasty could appear. Like that's possible. A dynasty could appear.
But nothing like
right now in like probably the span of the league with what JJ Redick was saying towards the end. He said something about like a 5 to 7 years you'll see a team growth.
Yeah.
Like in the span in that 5 seasons from now, you'll see a new super team because there'll be a new different generation of stars because like we're still at the point where the top dogs of the league are basically almost done and they're still great, but they're almost done. And like they're
for almost done, Steph Curry had 30, 46 Saturday. He had 38 and almost a triple-double yet last night. He also had LeBron had 36, 20, and 12 on Saturday night. The first time since 1972. First time that has ever happened in Lakers uniforms since 1972. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Damn. Yeah. Bro, and Luka had a 72-point game.
73. Karl Anthony Towns at 62. Devin Booker had 62 as well.
Yeah, he had 62, but he had 70. Like he dropped 70 like in 2016.
And then there was somebody else that dropped another. Oh, Joel Embiid had the 70.
Embiid had the 77, I think.
No, it was 70.
Oh, he had 70 exactly.
Yeah. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for my YouTube show here on the Fire Sports Pod. I'm your host, Zach Jackson. This is my guest host and my boy, Ian. I appreciate you coming on, Ian. As always, it was a pleasure having you on.
Gotta love the pod.
Hell yeah. So, guys, sorry I couldn't have my special guest on today. We had a little bit of miscommunication earlier. We'll definitely get him on in the coming weeks. So tune into that. I'll catch you guys later in just a little bit. Actually, we're going to be doing our Apple Podcast and Spotify audio show, and then that will be it. If you guys want to catch me anywhere else, you can catch me on my TikToks later tonight as we will go over what's happening tonight in this recap what's happened tonight in the sports world, or you can catch me on Friday when we do our YouTube show, Apple Podcast and Spotify show with my boy Maurice, and we're going to have a great show for you then on Friday. I'll catch you guys there about 2:30, 2:45. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.
Peace out, Fire Sports Pod.